12 facts about the US currency. George Washington was first put on the dollar bill in 1869, and it looked like this. On the top left corner was a picture of Christopher Columbus sighting land. The $10,000 bill was the highest bill ever circulated. This guy is Samuel P. Chase. He was the Secretary of Treasury from 1861 to 1864. The bill was discontinued by the Treasury Department in 1969, along with the $500, $1,000, and $5,000 bill. Martha Washington is the only woman to have ever been printed on paper money. The First Lady of the United States was featured on the $1 silver certificate, a common form of US currency at the time, which was backed by precious metal. Harriet Tubman will be joining the list in the near future. When the new $20 bill comes out, Harriet Tubman will be replacing Andrew Jackson on the front of the $20 bill. But no worries, Jackson is only moving to the back side. "In God We Trust" was added to all bills in 1955 because the US was trying to prove they were more godly than the Soviets during the Cold War. A year later, the government added "Under God" to the Pledge of Allegiance for the same reason. The Constitution only allows the federal government to issue currency in coins, and does not specifically grant authority over paper money, let alone digital dollars. Some people wonder if aspects of our monetary system are unconstitutional. In 1933, the US started to abandon the gold standard and officially cut ties with it in 1971. This means the US money supply is not backed by anything more than the confidence and trust of the people. Before 1862, the US government did not print paper money. Only private banks did, which led to several problems. Those that were poorly capitalized went to great lengths to ensure that their notes were not redeemed. For example, the Union Bank of Tennessee issued notes only redeemable in New Orleans. The Secret Service Agency was created in 1865 to prevent counterfeiting. The Secret Service did not switch to a protection agency until the assassination of the President McKinley in 1901. Some shredded money is recycled and turned into things like roofing shingles and insulation. In fact, on the US Treasury site for the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, you can pay $45 for a sack containing $10,000. All shredded, of course. Today, a penny costs 2.4 cents to make, but eliminating it would result in greater use of the 5-cent coin, the nickel, which costs 11.2 cents to produce. So the American penny survives, at least for the time being. The first credit card, called the Diners Club card, was introduced in 1950. It was technically more of a charge card since you had to pay your bill in full at the end of the month. The story goes like this. A businessman named Frank McNamara had forgotten his wallet while dining out at a New York City restaurant, and he was so embarrassed at the whole ordeal that he vowed to never be in a situation like that again. A year later, in February 1950, he returned to Major's Cabin Grill with his partner Ralph Schneider. When the bill arrived, McNamara paid with a small cardboard card known today as the Diners Club card. That night paved the way for the world's first multi-purpose charge card. On the $1 bill, there are 13 different representations of the number 13. This is supposed to celebrate the original 13 British colonies. Think about this, 13 original colonies, 13 signers of the Declaration of Independence. One from each of the 13 original colonies, 13 stripes on our flag, so this is no coincidence. For example, take a look here. There are 13 steps on the pyramid. And over here, there are 13 stars above the eagle. Can you find the rest? As always, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. Mind Motion out.